And we're back. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Roll My name's Nathaniel. I'm one of the hosts here at the channel, and I'm joined by my lovely co-host off-screen, and Ashley. Say hi. Hi. She is over there. I am so excited. Okay, so at Gamescom 2025, we got a new LEGO game trailer, and for those of you that don't know, I'm a huge fan of the LEGO games, and I still haven't played LEGO Skywalker Saga. I was absolutely thrilled to see that they were doing a new engine and style, and now we're getting a kind of open-worldy new engine, new style, bigger game, LEGO Batman game called Legacy of the Dark Knight. So if it's not up on the channel yet, we did a reveal trailer for Hollow Knight Silksong, and I want to do just kind of the same video here, where we watch it, give it a playthrough, then kind of go back through, talk about the different things that I'm seeing in this trailer, just kind of talk about LEGO games and get super excited. We've been making a lot of negative videos here on the channel because everything is priced out the wazoo, and we will talk about that a little bit in this one. But I really just wanted to make a video saying how excited I am that we're getting something like this. So again, one time through, I'll probably say stuff during it just so we don't get copyrighted, but I won't pause it yet. And let's just take a look at LEGO Batman, Legacy of the Dark Knight. Oh, this looks so good! Okay. Grappling gun. Pretty standard stuff so far. Yeah, buddy. Okay, alright. Now, I'll admit, I haven't seen the newest Batman movie.
I need to become a symbol.
What did you have in mind?
Oh, it looks really good. Look at that, Gotham City. And then this is our more sort of like complex combat here, which is really exciting because LEGO games tend to have some pretty bad combat.
I'm Batman.
They're essentially just mash the square button, right? If I'm hitting attack, I'm hitting my enemies.
So serious.
Ooh. Keith Ledger type of questions like, why so serious?
I'm allergic to nuts.
Which is such a great rendition
Who's
of
the
Joker.
man behind the mask?
An absolute legacy. Smack. And like that explosive spray is from like the Arkham games, right? If I'm not going crazy. I've played Arkham Knight, but that's it.
I got you!
This looks like it's gonna be so good. It's been a long time since I've been as excited for a year of video games as I am for 2026. There's a lot of good stuff coming in 2020, or I guess end of 2025 into 2026.
Oh, you think darkness is your ally. You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by... Ah! Who put that there? I could have really hurt myself.
I love it. Bam! Build the Legacy 2026. Wish listing starts now, and we can see down here PS5, Xbox Series X and S, Switch 2, so arguably you could make the argument it can run on a PlayStation 4 if it can run on a Switch 2, and then PC. But we're not seeing old gen consoles, which for a 2026 game, I have to say, finally, right? Like, it is time to break away from the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. It was a wonderful generation that got like 12 years of content made for it. It's time to embrace the fact that we have next-gen consoles that's been out for, what, by the time this comes out, 6 years, right? Yeah. Now, we don't know when in 2026, but, oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so let's break it down. Let's talk about some of the cool stuff that's in this trailer, and let's just get excited for a game that's coming out in the future. Oh, this is why I'm a gamer. When they do cool stuff like this. Okay, I'm going to pause this a whole bunch, so be excited for that, I guess. All right, Lego, nothing crazy here. No specific goons that I think we should call out there that are like something notable. This is just kind of Lego silliness there with the rubber dots. Right. Okay.
I need to
So that's obviously some back
become
stuff.
more than a man.
This is all
I
stuff
need to
from the
become
movie, but we can see like if that's actual combat.
What did you have in mind?
gonna be pretty cool. Okay. Here we actually see, like, okay, Gotham. So this looks like it's in the open world, where we have quite the large Gotham City to be exploring here. Nothing too crazy in that pick. But then we... Wait. Yes, this one right here. Oh my gosh, look at it. And it's like... It's all Lego-ified. I love it. I love that the buildings are all like... It's very like Lego movie or like Lego Batman movie vibes here. So I love that. And it's just, it's very dense, right? I love that one of the first open worlds, or like the first open world, right, that we got in a Lego game was Lego Batman with Lego Batman 2, and it was Gotham. And now we're seeing that kind of come full circle with their first major release like this, because Skywalker Saga was kind of right on the edge, right? Like, it was this style game, but it was also going through all 9 movies. This seems to be going through the movies and the games and stuff like that in kind of one storyline. So, I don't know. I'm really excited to see all of this stuff and see what they do with the open world. If they do the missions in the open world, kind of like an Arkham game, very excited for that. This seems to be sort of a stealth mission here. Then we get to see some of the combat here, right? Which, the way that, like, the enemies circle around you and then you kind of, like, float to the next enemy is extremely Arkham combat based. It's the same style of combat that they use in, like, the Spider-Man games, and it feels so good if they get it right. So I haven't actually watched any of the stuff about people who have played the game, because people have played this for like 30 minutes now, because it was able to be played at Gamescom. But I have generally seen online that consensus is very positive, so I'm hoping they nailed the combat here with the different like combos you can pull off.
Who are you? I'm Batman.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it right there. Personally, way too high pitched of a Batman voice for me. Okay. I just have to go out and say it. That just doesn't seem like Batman to me. I'm still going to play the game, but I had to say it. Like, I don't know. That's coming from someone that doesn't have, like, that deep of a male voice, okay? But I feel like I could pull off a better I'm Batman than this. I just feel like we could have done better. But maybe I'm just nitpicking. So we see that one is... That one's the Batmobile from the Arkham games, if I'm not mistaken.
Why?
Here we're at Ace Chemicals, right? We get the Why So Serious line.
Serious.
We also, I don't want to back it up, but what a good Joker. Anyways, we do see Jim Gordon coming in on the glider there in that scene before, which we have confirmed as one of the playable characters. Big hot take that this game has is that according to its wiki or FAQ or whatever, there are 7 playable characters. And a lot of people are saying, if they're saying 7 playable characters, that makes me think there's only 7 playable characters, which Lego is notorious for having like 50 plus playable characters in every single game. So that's a really big like controversy right now going on in the Lego community. I think they're embracing, we get to see more of the combat here.
Want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. I'm allergic to nuts.
One of the things that I think is that they're embracing more of a third person, but like sort of single player action game, open world game. Here, very similar to like an Arkham Knight, where that's not how most Lego games play. Like most Lego games are cooperative level-based puzzle games, right? So I'm sure there'll still be levels and puzzles and all of that good stuff, but they are seeming to take more of a single player sort of RPG or that sort of style game approach, which is really cool. If we're essentially getting another Arkham game, it just happens to be Lego-ified. I mean, I'm not going to complain, but anyway. Lots of colors going on there.
Who's the man behind the mask?
Here we get a little bit of Selena. Smack him with a frying pan. And then, like I said, I'm pretty sure the like foam bat thing blowing up is from the Arkham games, but I've only played one of them, and it was a long time ago. So I could be wrong about that, but I think that's right. I don't know. Tell me if I'm wrong about that. Bam! Explosions. And then here we're seeing different Batmobiles, obviously, because that's not the one from the Arkham games, or at least not the one from the Arkham game I played. We've got a bit of a weird penguin here, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I'm just like misremembering what penguin looks like in any of the movies, or if this is a penguin from the new Batman movie that I haven't seen yet. But I don't know if I'm loving the like bald middle spot here the penguin has going on. I don't know. I'm sure it's acceptable. I'm sure it's from something too. And then we have the iconic scene of him walking up to the flipped over car. Except this time we have rubber duckies in the mix, because why wouldn't we? And there it is, Lego DC's Batman, Legacy of the Dark Knight.
You think darkness is your ally. You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it. Molded by...
I love the jokey humor of
I
Lego
could
games.
have really hurt myself.
And I think the jokiness humor is something that we lost a lot. Once they added voice acting, they basically wanted to just start telling stories. I mean, there is still jokiness to it, but back when they had to do the mumbles because there wasn't voice acting at all for it, we saw a lot funnier takes in the cutscenes because they couldn't say anything. So they had to do kind of like slapsticky things. I think it generally added to the comedy as a whole. But I am excited to see that they are taking a much more comical approach. I just think that this is going to be such a fun game. Like, I don't know, a bit of a hot take here maybe, but I feel like the gaming environment, maybe, you tell me what you think off to the side. I feel like the gaming environment these days is so centered around like who can be the next massive AAA blockbuster 70-hour video game that we lose sight of just making a nice, fun game to play that you leave, not going, oh my god, that changed my life. Oh my god, that's the best Souls game I've ever played. Oh my god, I invested 150 hours into my build. You leave the game going, man, that was fun. Like when you finish building a Lego set. Man, that was fun.
Unless you're
it's like
building Nightmare Before Christmas.
Well,
the day before I leave.
yeah, we stressed ourselves out over a Lego set. You can stress yourselves out over you can stress yourselves out over Legos, but I just feel like Lego games and a lot of indie games kind of fit that category of it's not gonna knock your socks off and redefine what you think a video game is, but they're not trying to do that. If they just go into this game trying to say we want to make a good, memorable Batman game that you go, man, that was fun. And if I have friends, I want to show it to them so that they can go, man, that was fun. I hope they embrace that. And that looks like what they're going for here. And I'm so excited for it. I am so excited for it. Okay, that's really all we have. I do have a Reddit thread pulled up quickly to talk about the price of the game. So this one's just saying, hey, do we think it's going to be $70 and would you buy it for that price? Because they do seem to be going for a mainline AAA full published TT Games plus Warner Bros. Release here. So I imagine we will see $70. And I'll briefly mention 80 as well. And as you can see here, a lot of consensus seems to be that it'll probably be around that price. I personally think they're going to release it as 70 as well, especially because we saw the Horizon Lego game that I haven't played and I know nothing about, so if it's any good, I wouldn't know. But, any Hoosers, I do think that we'll see it released at 70. I do think that it probably, just because I have a tough time paying $70 for games generally, I would have a tough time paying $70 for it. If we're at the point where we're wanting to play it and we're doing it on the channel, I definitely would. And if you guys wanted to see it, no doubt, obviously we would spend $70 on it. But I think for the average consumer, I would recommend waiting for it to go on sale. But I would not pay, and I don't think it's worth $80. So if we see Warner Brothers take that kind of greedy turn and go, oh, $80, I'm going to say, no, this is not worth $80. I don't care what you say. I don't care how good it looks. I don't care how redefining it is, even though that's not what I think they should go for. I don't want to see this be $80. But I do want to say one thing here, right? Because I've noticed this with the Lego Horizon game. Everyone's talking about Lego's tendency to drop in price very quickly. So yes. Lego games hit like $15 or lower within like a year. And they're very quickly on sale. I thought that was going to change with the Skywalker Saga. And it didn't. About a year and a half later, Skywalker Saga was regularly available for like $15 on sales. And I kicked myself because I paid like the full $60 or whatever it was for that game. And I still haven't played it. But that's a backlog issue. Any Hoosers, that being said, I stuck with that ideology for Lego Horizon, which is a Sony title, so that could change certain things. But I stuck with that opinion for Lego Horizons, and that's kind of what we've seen. I don't think I've seen Lego Horizon be lower than like $40. Yeah. And it's been out for that long.
It's been out for a
so
while.
Usually we'd see it at like the 15 to 20 mark by now, and it's still sitting at a strong like $40 even on sale. Now, I do think eventually we'll see it drop lower than that, but I would not be surprised given that they're specifically changing formula here with having less playable characters and really honing in on the single-player, story-based, open-world, RPG-esque nature of this game. Think like an Arkham game, that they're going to try to price it more like a AAA single-player RPG, whatever you want to call it, style open-world game, which we see around $70 usually, and we also see, as long as it's successful, holding up pretty tightly in price. I wouldn't be surprised if in its first year this game doesn't drop really far below about $50 if it releases at 70. Now, I personally, as long as it's reviewing well, would totally pick it up for $50, right? This seems to be a game that's worth that sort of price, and as long as it reviews well and seems to be doing well, and people are saying it's worth it, and you get a good time out of it, and it's a great experience, I think I'd totally pay $50 for it. So I'm not saying you need to wait for it to be $15 or $20. I'm just saying, look at Horizon, and I've heard that game's not really worth it unless you're paying $15 or $20, and so we don't have it, because it's not been, to my knowledge, $15 or $20. Now, if it has, let us know down in the comments below. We could be wrong. So, yeah. All right, well, anyways, that's really what I wanted to share. Hopefully this video isn't too long. I know that these go longer than I want them to, but I am so excited for this game. Let me know what you guys think of LEGO games down in the comments below. Let me know what you think of this one. Would you pick it up for $70? Would you pick it up for $50? And when do you think it's going to go on sale? I would love to, down to like 15 or 20. Do you think it'll get there? Is it going to go on sale like all the other LEGO games? I don't know. I feel like those went on sale so much, but they also were being pumped out like every other year or every year or twice a year. You know, I mean, we saw so many of them that kind of fell flat, even though they're pretty good games. But this obviously has taken a lot of time, taken a lot of development time, and I think it's probably taken a lot of development costs too. Like this looks like a much more expensive game to make than the standard LEGO game. So anyways, we want to hear from you guys in the comments below. If you haven't liked the video and you enjoyed it, please do. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, what are you doing? We got all sorts of great content here for you. We got video game reviews. We got video game trailer reactions. We got magic videos. We got streams. We got TTRPG stuff every once in a while, not very often. What?
Nothing.
Oh, I thought you listed something. I don't know what else we have, but we have all sorts of stuff. We have like
A lot.
general.
Just follow us. We're pretty cool.
Just subscribe to the channel. We're pretty cool. We do have a Twitch if you guys want to catch the live streams. But subscribe to the channel. We're on the march to 200 when we're recording this video. But I bet you could be the 200th subscriber. And if it's already past 200, you could get us to our next goal, whatever that is. By the time you guys see this, here's to hoping we've made it to 200. But if we haven't, you could be that awesome person to join the Rollsicle family. We would love to have you. That's all we've got for the day. I'm super stoked for this game. I hope you guys are too. We're trying to make some more positive videos because there's been a lot of negativity with the pricing and everything. And of course, if this does drop at $80, I'll be right up there being as negative as always, saying, hey, this is ridiculous. I'm so excited for this, but now I'm not because it's going to cost $80. But yeah, we wanted to make something a little more positive. We wanted to kind of put out and show you guys we're still excited for things. We're not just a bunch of negative Nancy's here. Debbie Downers, there you go. That's another one. But yeah. All right. Thank you guys for being so awesome. We'll see you guys in whatever comes next. But until then, may those rolls be ever in your favor. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Bye, y'all.